living. So Paul says that when you got saved, it was really the beginning of a race. This is really what it is all about. You got saved, that's like the gun going off and you're now running. And so run in such a way that you win. And the motivation there is, I have a prize for you. I have a prize for you, and we should be striving for it. And Paul actually modeled that he was striving his whole life to be rewarded by God. In fact, the prize was so motivating that it affected every area of their lives. I mean, it affected how they trained, how they disciplined their bodies. It was more than just talk. This is where we can really check ourselves to say if we're really living motivated life for God. Are you training yourself to do anything for God? I mean, think about this. Training doesn't just happen. You have to be intentional about training. And so you set a schedule, right? Okay, this many times a week I'm going to get up and I'm going to exercise and work out, and I have a schedule, right? And I'm going to fulfill that schedule. Do you have a schedule spiritually? Like this time, every day I'm going to get up and I'm going to be in God's Word, or I'm going to be praying. If you're really going to get serious about training, you normally find a partner, right? Because you know there's going to be days where like, I ain't getting up. But if you have somebody that you have to meet that's in it with you, sometimes you're just going to get up because you promised, hey, we're doing this together, right? God has never, ever designed the spiritual life to be walked alone. This is one of the biggest things that causes Christians to stumble and to drop out of the race, is because you're trying to do it by yourself. God has always called us to train with somebody and to run this race with somebody. You push yourself towards these goals, right? And so have you ever done that in a spiritual sense? What is your schedule for meeting with God? Who are you training with, and what are the spiritual goals you're reaching for? What are some of these things? If you have none of these things going on, then you're really not taking your race seriously. You're just not. You're just kind of going with the flow. Life is just happening, right? But really you're not training, you're not trying to win a race. You're just going along kind of on the turkey trot, where you just enter it and you walk most of the way, and you never trained, and you just want to cross the finish line, right? That's it. And that's what so many Christians are just doing. They just want to cross the finish line, but they're not trying to win.